As I think about the how and why KIPP continues to grow where I am in Houston around the country, for the most part, I think we have an ethical and moral mandate to keep growing, and that's because there's a wait list. There's people knocking on the door saying, we want a seat in your school, and we're saying, sorry, no room. That breaks my heart. It's to the point where I am in Houston alone, this last year we had 14,000 kids and families sign up to come to KIPP this year. And even with our, which I think is pretty rapid hyper growth, we only have room for 2,000 of those kids and families to come into our schools. So we're saying sorry, no room to 12,000 kids and parents. That's 12,000 kids and parents who get the fact that education's a ticket, who realize that they're not getting the best education where they currently are. They're probably not just applying to KIPP. They're applying to magnet schools and getting rejected. They're applying to other charters. Maybe they're applying to private schools but they can't afford it, and they're applying to KIPP. And we're collectively, all of us, society is saying, sorry, no room. We know that you have these hopes and aspirations for your children, but sorry, the inn is full. And that makes me not able to sleep at night. And so that's why we have, I think, this moral and ethical obligation to grow and open more schools to serve these families. At the same time, and this also goes back to why we share, we realize that by opening a few more schools, that's not going to shorten the wait list. The wait list keeps growing as a result of this. And so one way to think about it is, should we just basically take over all the kids and become the new monopoly serving all the kids? And that we have no desire to do that, because we don't believe that's what works. But the more interesting question is, how big do we have to get and serve the kids well, so that the other school systems start to also have a deeper desire to serve the kids well too, beyond being accountable to the state and federal government. But they also want to realize that the families now have options, and they're going to walk left and go to KIPP. And so what are you doing to make them walk right and go to your school? And so we think about that, if we can help the other schools get better to the point where the kids and parents want to then be happy and stay there, then that's also mission accomplished as far as we're concerned. So we see it as the end game for us is, how do we continue to grow and get better, and at the same time the other schools get better as well, so kids and parents are happy where they are. We're not getting worse, we're still doing a great job, but because everyone else is doing a great job too, we've hit this equilibrium point where the kids and families are satisfied and everyone's getting a great education, because everyone's kind of holding each other in check, and we've been supporting one another as well.